The 1950s. America was booming. Soldiers returned home. The open road beckoned. People craved something new, something exciting. Enter the American muscle car. It wasn't just a car, it was a statement, a way of life. These cars weren't about luxury or being practical. They were all about raw power. Big engines and mid-sized bodies. Affordable thrills for everyone. The roar of the engine was their anthem. The muscle car era was born. These cars were built for one thing, speed, and they delivered. Quarter-mile times dropped, records were shattered, the muscle car craze swept the nation. What makes a muscle car? Is it the roar of the engine, the sleek lines, or the sheer power that lies beneath the hood? It's all about the engine. Big Block V8S. These engines are the heart and soul of every muscle car, delivering unparalleled power and performance, hundreds of cubic inches of raw power. The sound of the engine revving is music to the ears of any car enthusiast. These engines were designed for one thing, to move, to push the boundaries of speed and performance, leaving everything else in the dust. They weren't just about horsepower though. Muscle cars had attitude, aggressive styling, wide tires. They were a statement on wheels, a symbol of rebellion and freedom. They looked as fast as they were. Every curve, every line was designed to convey speed and power. But it wasn't just about looks. The interior was built for the driver with a focus on performance and control. These cars were built for the street, but they could handle the track too. They were versatile machines, capable of dominating both the drag strip and the open road. They were affordable performance machines. The everyman's race car, accessible to the masses, yet powerful enough to compete with the best. The big three automakers, Ford, Chevrolet, and Chrysler, battled for supremacy. Each brand brought its own unique flair and innovation to the table. Each year, they pushed the limits of power and performance. New models, new technologies, and new records were set. The muscle car wars were on. It was a golden era of automotive history, where passion and engineering came together to create legends. In 1964, Ford changed everything. They introduced the Mustang. It wasn't just a car, it was a phenomenon. The Mustang was sporty and stylish. It was also affordable. People lined up to buy them. Ford couldn't build them fast enough. The Mustang created a whole new segment, the pony car. These were smaller and lighter than full-size muscle cars, but they were no less potent. The Mustang offered a range of engines, including powerful V8S. It was the car that everyone wanted. Even today, the Mustang remains an icon, a true legend of the muscle car era. Chevrolet couldn't ignore Ford's success. They needed a competitor to the Mustang. In 1967, they unleashed the Camaro. It was sleek, powerful, and ready to race. The Camaro was more than just a response to the Mustang. It was a statement. Chevrolet was here to win. The Camaro offered a variety of performance options. Big Block V8S 4-speed transmissions. It was a driver's car. The rivalry between the Mustang and Camaro continues to this day. It's one of the greatest rivalries in automotive history. Two iconic muscle cars battling for supremacy on the street and the track. Section 5. Thundering down the quarter-mile drag strips ignite the rivalry. The drag strip, a quarter-mile of asphalt, the ultimate test of speed and acceleration. For muscle car enthusiasts, it was the place to be. Every weekend, drag strips across America came alive. The smell of burning rubber filled the air. Engines roared, tires screeched. It was a symphony of power. Muscle cars were built for this. They were kings of the quarter mile. Rivalries played out on the drag strip. Ford versus Chevrolet, Plymouth versus Dodge. It was a battle for bragging rights and for a place in muscle car history. Section 6 Trans Am Series, Road Racing Royalty. The Trans Am Series, a legendary road racing series. Muscle cars battled it out on some of America's most challenging tracks. The competition was fierce. The cars were pushed to their limits. Drivers like Parnelli Jones, Mark Donohue, and Dan Gurney became legends. They pushed their muscle cars to the brink. The Trans Am Series showcased the handling and performance of these cars. It wasn't just about speed in a straight line. These muscle cars could handle, they could win on any track. The Trans Am Series cemented their legacy as true performance machines. Section 7. Beyond the Big Two Dodge, Plymouth, and the pursuit of power. While Ford and Chevrolet were battling it out for supremacy in the muscle car arena, other automakers were quietly but aggressively making their mark. The muscle car wars of the 1960s and 70s were not just a two-horse race. Dodge and Plymouth, both under the umbrella of the Chrysler Corporation, unleashed their own brand of muscle cars that would become legends in their own right. Dodge had the Charger, a car that would go on to become an icon of American muscle. The Charger was a powerful coupe with a menacing look that turned heads wherever it went. Its aggressive front grille and sleek lines made it an instant classic. Plymouth, on the other hand, introduced the Roadrunner. This car was all about no-frills performance, built for speed and nothing else. The Roadrunner was a muscle car that embodied the spirit of the era. It was designed to be affordable yet powerful, making it accessible to a wide range of enthusiasts. These cars were all about performance. They offered big block V8 engines that roared to life with a turn of the key. Heavy-duty suspensions ensured they could handle the power and deliver a thrilling driving experience. And they looked the part, with aggressive styling and bold colors that made them stand out on the road. The design was as much a statement as the performance. Dodge and Plymouth proved that the muscle car game was not just a two-horse race. They brought their own unique flair and performance to the table, ensuring that the muscle car legacy was rich and diverse. Their contributions to the muscle car era are still celebrated by enthusiasts today, a testament to their enduring appeal and the pursuit of power that defined an era. Section 8, European Exotics versus American Brawn, a clash of styles. In the 1960s, American muscle cars faced competition from a new breed of sports car, European exotics. Cars like the Jaguar E-Type and the Porsche 911. These cars were sleek and sophisticated. They emphasized handling and finesse over raw power. It was a clash of styles, American muscle versus European elegance. Each had its own strengths. Muscle cars offered brute force and affordability. Exotics offered precision and exclusivity. But both types of cars shared a passion for performance, and they pushed each other to be better. Section 9, Muscle Cars on the Silver Screen. Hollywood takes the wheel. Hollywood couldn't resist the allure of muscle cars. They became stars of the silver screen. In movies like Bullitt and Gone in 60 Seconds, muscle cars provided thrilling chase scenes. They became symbols of rebellion and freedom. The roar of a muscle car engine added an extra layer of excitement to any film. The iconic status of muscle cars was solidified on the big screen. They became more than just cars. They became characters in their own right, and they left an unforgettable mark on cinematic history. Section 10, The Legacy of Muscle Influence and Inspiration. The muscle car era may have faded in the 1970s, but its legacy lives on. These powerful machines were more than just cars. They were symbols of freedom, power, and the American dream. The roar of their engines and their bold designs captured the imagination of a generation. These cars left an undeniable mark on the automotive world. Icons like the Ford Mustang, Chevrolet Camaro, and Dodge Charger became household names, representing the pinnacle of automotive engineering and design of their time. Their influence can still be seen in the car shows and automotive culture today. They influenced the design and performance of countless cars that followed. Modern sports cars often draw inspiration from the classic muscle car era, incorporating design elements such as aggressive front grilles, powerful engines, and sleek aerodynamic shapes. Engineers continue to push the boundaries of performance, striving to capture the essence of what made muscle cars so special. The spirit of the muscle car can be seen in today's high-performance vehicles. Cars like the modern Dodge Challenger Hellcat carry the torch, blending cutting-edge technology with the raw power and performance that defined the muscle car era. On the racing track, these vehicles showcase the enduring legacy of muscle cars, proving that their influence is far from over. The focus on power, performance, and affordability is still alive and well. Muscle cars were known for delivering high performance at a price that was accessible to the average consumer. This philosophy continues to resonate in the automotive industry, where manufacturers strive to offer vehicles that provide exceptional value without compromising on power and performance. Muscle cars also inspired a new generation of enthusiasts. Young car lovers gather at meets and shows, drawn by the allure of these classic machines. Many dedicate their time and resources to restoring and preserving muscle cars, ensuring that their legacy is passed down to future generations. The community that has grown around muscle cars is a testament to their lasting impact. People who grew up watching these cars on the street and on screen. Muscle cars have been immortalized in countless movies and TV shows, becoming cultural icons in their own right. Scenes of muscle cars cruising down city streets or engaging in high-speed chases have left an indelible mark on popular culture, inspiring admiration and nostalgia. Today, classic muscle cars are highly sought after by collectors and enthusiasts. Auctions and car shows often feature beautifully restored muscle cars, with collectors willing to pay top dollar to own a piece of automotive history. These cars are not just vehicles, they are cherished artifacts that represent a bygone era of automotive excellence. They are a reminder of a time when cars were more than just transportation. They were a statement. Muscle cars embodied a sense of individuality and rebellion, a desire to stand out and make a statement. Their interiors, with vintage details and craftsmanship, evoke a sense of nostalgia for a time when driving was an experience to be savored. The legacy of muscle cars continues to inspire and influence, reminding us of the enduring appeal of power, performance, and style. Section 11. A timeless roar: muscle cars in the modern age. The rumble of a V8 engine, the sleek lines of a classic design, the feeling of raw power at your fingertips. Muscle cars still turn heads today. They represent a bygone era, but they also represent something timeless. The thrill of the open road, the pursuit of performance, the love of a machine that can make your heart race. Muscle cars are more than just metal and gasoline. They are a part of American culture, and their roar will continue to echo for generations to come.